Don't tell anyone, but your character was my favourite.
I won't tell anyone.
I don't tell anyone.
Oh, you just have.
I don't have any other word to describe him besides completely fabulous. And he's one of the rare good guys in the films. But what drew you to playing Sergeant Farrett?
Mainly working with Joss again, and then when I read the script, he's really lovely. He's a lovely man. He's a very nice man. He's compromised. You know, he's got secrets, but he's a genuinely good soul. And so, and there's a lovely trajectory to the character. He feels guilty for something he's done in the past. He redeems himself. He sort of sacrifices himself, but he goes out with a bang.
Some of the scenes featuring you and Kate Winslet are the best in the film. I think my favourite one is when your character's reading the paper and to see a hint of a ballet shoe.
Yeah.
I think I lost it. Like, I was basically on the floor laughing. What was it like to work with Kate?
Wonderful. She's very open, very free. We were just talking about scenes straight away, very easy. She's a terrific actor. No nonsense, no airs and graces, good sense of humour, gets down to practicalities. What do we need to do here? Do you think this line's all right? Let's do this. And, so it was very easy to work with her and fun. And that little scene, it was like scripted that Sergeant Farrett's wearing the ballet shoes, but we knew the shooting schedule of the day, you're not going to have time for cutaways. So if I sit down, well, the only way to get them into shot is to put them up on. Otherwise, they weren't going to be in there. Yeah. So it was a kind of something that those are the sort of things you work out on the day. Yeah.
Now, you've played another iconic cross-dresser before in Priscilla. I was watching the I Will Survive scene this morning on YouTube. It's one of my all-time favourite movie scenes. Which character was more fun to play, Sergeant Farrett or Mitzi?
They're very different, really. Very, very different. Sergeant Farrett's someone who's trying to contain a certain element within them, certainly into their own, within their own house. It's trying to contain something or keep something from other people's knowledge. Whereas Mitzi's, he's keeping the knowledge of something from his own son, that's true, but he's generally out there making fairly bold political statement in the way that most drag queens do. So quite different takes on their sexuality, but both essentially blokes who wear dresses from time to time.
Who do you think has the better sense of style?
It's a totally different sense of what style is. So a drag queen will have to go beyond something. Yeah. So they'll ramp it up to 11
the max.
in order to make a statement. Okay. Whereas Farrett probably doesn't look as too fabulous in his frocks, really, because he's a cross-dresser rather than a drag queen. And so he's more into the feel of the fabric and into the cut of the dress and the visuals and the sense of it. So he's a sensuous man.
We've seen you in a lot of quite serious authority figure roles as Agent Smith in The Matrix. And
he's a comedy character.
Yeah, I love him. He's like kind of like half expectable.
I always thought
be like Mr. Anderson.
He was a comedy character.
Yeah, and Elrond in Lord of the Rings.
Another comedy character.
Obviously, your character is still an authority figure in The Dressmaker, but is it fun to have an authority figure that... I mean, you just both said they're both...
He's not authoritarian, though.
Yeah.
He's certainly... the best authority figures are the ones who are inclusive and accepting and human. So I think Farrett does have the love and respect of the townsfolk of Dungatar, partly because he doesn't judge them too harshly. He knows that they all have foibles and failings, and they do, and they're actually a pretty hideous, money-grubbing, bunch. But they sort of bring out the worst in each other. But Farrett maintains his humanity and sense of decency, I think.
Now, I can't finish without mentioning the beard. I'm sorry. The first thing I thought about was this beard game is strong.
I think, you know what, I've had more comments about this beard this morning. I think there's a film, I think we should do a massive film called The Beard, and I should be the lead. I
think you should. You'd be perfect.
I think obviously people have been talking about it. It's a goer. It's a hit. Anyone wants to put money into that film, come and see me immediately, and we'll get it.
I'm not going to lie. There's a bit of conversation in the press.
I know there is. This is a serious proposition. I think someone should write the film called The Beard. I'm the star.
Yeah, I'll get onto it.
Get on with it now and get on to
I
my
think it's
agent.
going to be my debut film, so
All right, thank
lock
you.
it in. Right, well, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Hugo, for the chat.
Thanks.